Well, all that works. All that works. Yes, it actually did what it was supposed to. Lovely. Oh, well, that's a bit close, Canela. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. What do you think of the new stuff as it is at the moment? Yes. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with how that's working so far. As I say, as I've said in chat, we do have a slight issue in that the challenge stuff isn't doing anything at the moment. There may be a problem with that. But we can also do that. Everything's a lot smoother, isn't it? Everything's much smoother. It's much cleaner. Even cleaner than it was. Yes, this has taken about 4 days to get to a point where it's just sort of working. I can switch backwards and forwards between things at will, which is wonderful. How are we all doing? How is Tuesday going? First things first, though, can you hear the fan? The last 2 or 3 days have been fairly warm, which is a little bit more than I was anticipating. The fan is going. Hopefully you can't hear it. Doesn't look like you can. Good. Good, because it ain't going off, I'm telling you now. Okay, we might have to... I mean, there's no other music going other than Stellaris, so we might have to turn that down ever so slightly. Let's try that. Well, that looks a bit better. Balance is going to be something that is going to be something we have to look at. There we go. It's actually dying away. The music's dying away, which isn't helpful. Should we think about getting started? Actually, no. I'm going to delete that because that's something I tried doing the other night. Right. Who knows what they're doing in this game? Because I don't. At all. Not at all. I've never played this. So, first things first, do we go with the template, or do we build our own species, our own race? I think we build our own, don't we? Create new empire. Go on then. We've got none of the DLC installed. I do have it all, but it's not live in this game at the moment. We have one single mod as well, which is altering the text a little bit to make it a little easier to read, because the standard in-game text... No. Right, so we have... Yes, exactly, Matsu, yeah. Kill everything, build all the things, and do the story, yes. So we can have humanoid, mammalian, good God, there's an awful lot of options there. Reptilian, avian, God, arthropoid, do you want to be insects? Molluscoid, or we could be super intelligent mushrooms. We could be a cat boy. You want to be fungus? The fungus is a bit odd, isn't it? Yeah, we could be a race of super intelligent mushrooms. What do we got in terms of cats? What are you? You're not a cat. You've got 3 eyes. What the hell are you supposed to be? Oh God. What's that supposed to be? That's a platypus, isn't it? Technically, is that a mammal? Oh God. Cows. Good God. It's sniffing everywhere. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, or like I say, we could Okay. We might be here for the next 3 hours just doing this. Just to warn you. Okay, fine. Spider fungus. Yeah, I quite like the idea of being a cat if we can find something that. Oh, that's close. Hey, Selic. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. A little warm, but apart from that, I'm okay. We also do have new alerts and everything, so just to warn you. Bottom row, fourth from right. 1, 2, 3. That one. That's the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that one. Yeah. Well, that's an orc, isn't it? Clearly, it's also female. Yes, exactly. We've got to look at them all the time, haven't we? Yes. Yeah. I think I'm going with that one, just to because. Oh God. Name. What do we got? Igarian, Adnoran, Bernathi, Tebazoid, the Hadadeshi, okay. The Tumbait, fine. Quiverius. We could be doing this quite a lot. Did you? It was. Oh God. Keep going. Can we type into this? Yes, we can. Tajel, yeah, Tajel's interesting. It's given it to me 3 times, and every time we've gone past it. So, there we go. There we go. That's also straightforward, isn't it? 1 Tajel, 2 Tajel, all of the many Tajels and the Tajel Empire. Cat race needs the apostrophe in the name, possibly, yeah. Nice and simple, yeah. Not all the same. Biography. Oh God. We came. We saw. We hopefully conquer. No, let's put this in the same tense. We come, we see, we hopefully conquer. We can. We come, we see, we purr. We hopefully conquer. Like I say, this is going to take forever. That does work, doesn't it? Let's go next. Oh, here we go. Oh, leader names. Oh God. Right, the next. What should the ship prefix be? I think it just ought to be CAT. PUR. +1. Oh God. Yeah, actually, yes. PUR. Mammals? Mammals. Machine. Mammalian. Hey, Chuck. Kitty. What does that give us? That gives us all sorts of things that I'm never going to be able to pronounce. Mind you. That's it. All the apostrophes. We've all got the same Oh no, they're not quite all the same, are they? So we get Assault Core, Stellar Core, Battle Core, Aether Core, Void Core, Galactic Core, Astral Core, Horizon Core, Exo Core, Strike Core, First Order Core. Let's go with that, because why not? Oh my god, yes, here we go. This is where it gets difficult, isn't it? Right. What do we... Rather than call it, should have lit. Yeah, we probably should, actually. We'll do that. Let's have a look at these traits. What do we... actually, is there anything here that dictates what we can have? Oh my god. All the stuff. This game is not small, should we say. Not by a long way. Just a bit, Selec. Not an awful lot. Most of what I've done with it is basically gone in and sort of had a look and sort of come out again and thought, okay, tested it with the stream and all that sort of thing. This might be a long-term thing. We might keep trying this. So we can have 5 of these total, but we've got to manage the points as well, haven't we? We want to be a democracy, need social traits. Yes. Well, let's... Should we sort that out first and then come back to the traits? Because we may find that whatever we choose here changes what we do. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Matsu. Oh, you've got a Star Trek mod on it. Yeah. Wet planet is probably not a good idea for a cat, is it, really? Ooh. Let's have an arid world. What should we... God. What shall we call the planet? Oh, Taraska. That's a nice name. Yeah, let's go with that. I'll just have a random system. Anything will do, won't it? Really. Next. Oh, God. Well, we're mammals. Might as well have a mammalian city. Pustopia. Actually, yeah. Pustopia. Around the star first. Yes, there's a Star Trek mod. There's a Star Wars mod as well. It's Mammalian City. Right, oh god. Origin. Where are we? Prosperous unification. What's that mean? Stable planetary unification has allowed this civilization to prosper and grow. Start the game with additional 4 pops and with an additional 2 districts. Means nothing at the moment. Galactic Doorstep has a dormant gateway in their home system. That's probably asking for trouble, isn't it? Or Lost Colony. This civilization originated as a lost and forgotten colony separated from its homeworld long ago. The struggling colonists endured many hardships before they were able to build up the necessary technological and industrial base that would allow for a return to space. The effects an advanced empire of this species is spawned somewhere in the galaxy. I think we might just stick with that to begin with. About 30 hours of complete confusion. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go with that. Oh my god. Here we go. Ethics. Okay. So, what, 3 of these? Or one of those and one of these in the middle. Materialist, pacifist. Do we want to be pacifists or do we want to be warlike? Spiritualist? Cats? Yes, exactly. Cats. That's pacifist. Authoritarian militarists. That might be interesting. Now, stratified economy living standards can enslave aliens. Yeah. Pacifist cats doesn't sound right, does it? Yeah. Authoritarian militarist xenophobes. That might be interesting. Evening Senkins. We're building a cat race because why not? So what can we be? We can't be that because we can't. Okay. We can be oligarchic, we can be dictatorial, or we can be imperial. We're going purging. Yeah, we are. We are absolutely. Let's be. Should we be dictatorial or shall we be imperial? It doesn't really do a great deal, does it? It was inherited by a designated successor upon the ruler's death rather than being elected. Okay. Imperial or dictatorial? Well, it could be oligarch. It could be an oligarchy, I suppose, but oligarchs don't quite. Being an oligarchy doesn't quite gel with being a cat, somehow. That doesn't quite make sense to me. Dictatorial. Let's be imperial. Okay. Now we need 2 of these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Philosopher King. It is not enough to simply rule. The ship of state must be guided by a king that wields enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it true. Your rulers and governors are less likely to gain negative traits. Ruler level cap +2. Yes, thankfully, Senkins, I haven't put the DLC in yet. Aristocratic elite. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Cats think they're above everything. So it doesn't really matter. We can just basically choose anything. Okay. Political system is such renowned for its intrigue. Power struggle, no. Society considers it the absolute right of the state to decide where its citizens live and work. Society is organised in a feudal manner, with a monarch whose rule relies on powerful vassals that govern their territories with considerable. Cities that do not fulfil all their requirements will become inactive and not provide any bonuses. Let's go with the. Oh god. Anybody got access to a name generator? Apart from this one. Oh. Of course, that we're to gel to begin with, so it's just going to change the. Well, Empire will do, won't it? Considerable autonomy is the definition of cat. It really is. Oh, I can extend it, Canela. Don't worry, we'll get there. We will get there. Oh god. What have we got to go? We're at 76%. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. That's interesting. There's a thing appeared on top of the. Wow. I wasn't expecting the banner to appear at the top of the chat. Yeah, that'll do. Oh god, now we've got design things. Oh hell. We never did pick traits, did we? We need to go back and do that. Physical appearance and customs of this species are considered offensive to most others, and few appreciate them as well, that would make sense, wouldn't it, really? Solitary. Yeah, oh yeah, that screams cat, doesn't it? That absolutely screams cat. So that gives us another point. These people always seek consensus, more likely to conform to the governing ethics. No, don't think so. Yes, I know. I know. Tell it. Yes, I did say early on, right at the beginning, should we just choose one of the presets to show make our own? Well, we'll make our own. See how terrible it is. God. What have we got? Highly adaptive when it comes to foreign environment. No. Talented. Quick learners. Slow learners. Traditional. Quarrelsome. While not inherently distrustful, members of this species are often socially combative. Yes, exactly. Nomadic. Charismatic, repugnant, conformists. Venerable, enduring. Make them live longer. Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? Incompatible with trait quals. Okay, wasteful. Got 4 trait points and 3 picks. Okay. Army damage plus 20, work pop resource output plus 2.5%. Let's go with that for the moment. Unruly, quarrelsome cats, yeah. Let's make them intelligent. So that gives us one trait to pick and 2 points. Okay, what have we got? The species is highly adaptive when it comes to foreign environments. Instinctively economical and always looking to make a good profit whatever corners need cutting. Intelligent. Actually, that just gives more research, doesn't it? Industrious gives more minerals. Yeah, they do, Canela, yeah. Let's do that. Is everything safe? Yes, everything's fine. Let's go with that. Oh, flag. Flag. Let's have it purple, shall we? We are on Twitch after all. Pointy, round, zoological. Got any sort of claws or anything? Pointy. Litterbox flag. Have we got anything that looks like a litter tray? If that was the other way up. Well, it can be the other way up, can't it? Oh, that's just a star, isn't it? Human domination. Do you know, I literally could be here all night doing this. Actually, no. Let's go with Actually, let's go with that. Actually, I quite like that. I quite like the look of that. Oh my god. Right, what? Do we have a male cat or a female cat? Go male. So, some of these names. Let's go with Regolid. Regolid Kirpadan. Kirpadan. We'll work out how to pronounce that as we go, I think. Oh god. How many different colour fur have we got? 7. Well, that's rather regal, isn't it? Actually, I quite like that. You can even change what room looks like. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Should we go with that? Let's go with that. Save. Tijel Empire. Okay, we are half an hour in, and we've actually managed to create our race. Done. Oh god. Oh my god. Right. Let's not randomise things. Galaxy size, medium. Yeah. Okay. Elliptical, spiral, 2 arms, 4 arms. Ring. Yeah, royal family. Yeah. Let's just have an elliptical galaxy, shall we? All 9 empires? AI empires? Just reset to default and just see what that does. Play preset for the first game. Yeah, probably. Yeah, actually, let's just leave that as it. Randomise on those is better. Okay. Okay. I will bow to your superior knowledge, Ceric. Let's go for it. Let's see. Let's see. And I'm turning the tutorial on. Right. Right. In the eons since the first primitive Tijel communities took shape in the dry canyons and mesas of Pustopia, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic periods of our history saw many nation-states vying with each other for power, until we were at last united under the strongest of these. Only when guided by a single vision could we reach our full potential, and an era of stability and scientific progress followed. How clear is the text on screen? Just out of interest. Now, after the discovery of the hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Tijel Empire have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Okay, pretty good. Okay. That's all right then. We are at 900, or at least we should be at 900, rather than 720. It's okay, good in theatre mode. Well, there's your answer there. Go to theatre mode. I will read everything. Because that is very small. It's small on my screen, so begin. Okay. Well, research speed, I suppose. Just speed things up. Unlocks Starbase building off-world trading company. Unlocks additional features. So that's cheaper. Growth speed. Let's go with that. Engineering research. Let's just go with that. We don't seem to have a tutorial, which is a problem. This is something we've selected. Stopped it, which is a possibility, of course. No, I didn't want to save it, really. Okay, where are we? Oh, that wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, so that's what we've got. Just a moment. Let's see. Yeah, if we selected something that's basically new to the tutorial, which might be a problem. Yeah, more or less. More or less, I believe. Let's save it and just come out a minute. Because I was fully expecting that to give us stuff. Is there anything there that does get rid of it? Where would it be? Origin? No. Interesting. Yes, I could do with it, let's face it. Nothing there that says it's been new. Oh, we never did choose that, did we? Oh, mammalian ships, that'll do. Back, that's what we want. Back to menu. Load it back in again. Yes, if anybody knows how to turn it on. That's the music player. That's all things with the map. Help. That's an internet browser. Okay. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's really weird. One of the buttons on the left. Construction ship, science ship, Corvette Galactic Core, Utopia. Leader, species, claims, factions, technology, fleet manager, ship design, traditional edicts, policies, expansion planner, planets, sectors, market, situation log, contacts. Nope. That one? No. What the hell? What the hell? Settings, gameplay. Yeah, possibly. Settings, gameplay. Tutorial. Tips. Ah, there we go. Full. Yes, please.
Tutorial missions and tips are enabled.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
So the first mission is fully survey a neighbouring star system. I've added it to as an entry to the situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button in the left section of the top bar or press F2.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects,
That's fine,
archaeology
if you don't play
sites,
it, you
and
don't
various
play with it, you
other
don't play with
points
it.
of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay, so survey a system. Okay, yes, fine. So we need to do that with our science ship, don't we? Which is that
This is
one.
our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Choke point there and there. So one thing I do have to sort of sort that out. It's louder than me, is it? Okay, I will have a look at that. Sound advisor volume. Shut up a bit. Like that. Science ship. Science ship, yes. Survey that. Go on. The thing I
To
love
overcome
about
the
this.
vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the hyperdrive.
Yep.
This device permits travel at speeds
Oh,
far
okay.
exceeding that
Fine.
of light between systems connected by hyperlanes.
You can zoom right in on these things. Ooh, he says. He says as it floats off screen. At that. That's nice. Nice dinky little ship. It's a Drake. It's basically a Drake. Right, so that's where we get from one system to another. Ooh. Ooh, hello. That looks interesting. A lot of asteroids. I brought my Drake. Yes. It is. Look, it's basically a fucking Drake. So essentially, we just wait for that to do that, presumably. Let's come back to our home and see what else we need to be doing, if anything. Which planet are we actually on? Where is home? It's a very good question. Pustopia there. Hello.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics
That's
and
giving us
allows
quite a
us
lot
to
of
set
stuff,
a
actually.
designation if desired, as well as the option to automate the planet.
Look for the house. City district, civilian industries, planetary administration, administrative offices, research labs, alloy foundries. It's producing all of this stuff. Good grief. Agriculture. We've got maximum district 15.
Here we see a breakdown of this planet's population, divided into layers or strata.
Specialists and workers. Good gold. There's so much going on.
This is why we
Armies.
manage all ground forces on this planet.
We have
this
armies.
screen also tracks how much devastation or damage the planet itself has suffered.
We have 2 armies already. Haven't even started. Just happened to be there. How are you doing? Slowly but surely. Well, there's not really an awful lot we can do until we get that thing surveyed, really, is there? Summary again. Is there anything we can actually do here, or need to do here at this early stage of the game? Probably not, actually. Seems quite good at the moment. Where did they go? That way. Yes, you can click on those to go to a different one. Set power, food, and the supplies. Okay. you're busy surveying that, and you've got a long way to go yet. Good grief. You really have got a fair way to go. Research anomaly fleet stance. So basically we've just got a surveyor system.
I have important information.
Nope. The anomaly screen lists all as yet unresearched anomalies. We haven't found any yet, so yeah.
The victory screen lists certain conditions that we can strive to fulfill to ensure that the legacy of our star nation will endure for as long as there is intelligent life in the galaxy.
Now, I don't know about intelligent life. Add new power station to power your empire, yeah. You just need stuff, don't you, basically? What have we got here? Anything at all? Has it found anything yet? Nothing there. Where did it come in? There, didn't it? What's that? 2 energy. Energy? More advanced Minecraft, yes. Yes. Find us something interesting. or don't. One of the two. What we can probably do is tell that to go there, can't we? Because we can queue up orders, can't we? Do we need another science ship? Just so we've got more mobile abilities. So we can get the things surveyed. Can we even do that at the moment? Is that something that is possible? Shipyard.
This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships.
Especially the right punches through marches of buildings. Intends to be the last line of defence against enemy fleets in the system. We expand our borders by building star bases in nearby systems, okay, and enemy star bases can be captured by attacking them. Once we've colonised more planets, we can manage our trade routes via the starbase interface as well. Okay, shipyard. 100 of whatever that is. Alloys. Super Serumthon class. Why did we choose these names? Why did we choose these names? Let's get another one of those building. How's this doing? Getting there, presumably. To mess with, yeah. Yeah, probably. So that's surveying that. It will go to there, and then there, and then head off that way. Thank you, Silverstorm. Yes.
Anomaly found.
Oh, hello. Pause. Stop. A small space station of some kind has been built to stable orbit around this asteroid. It appears deserted. Well, that looks like it's going to not be possible. Challenging. 223 time, days, months, centuries. What is that? Is that days? Leave B for now. Yeah, leave B for the moment. We'll have a look at that when we've got a bit more ability. But yes, thank you for the sounds. Seeing as we've gone with cats. Thank you, Selic. No worries at all. I'm fully expecting to die horribly at some point. Because, let's face it, that's what happened. Yeah, leave B for now. Oh, got to actually get rid of it, haven't we?
Well done. The first survey of a star system beyond our own has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Everything's happening at once. Right, so the Torreville, I think. That is really small still. The Torreville system has been fully surveyed. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that gives us that. So yes, fine. What's this? Traditions available. We have enough unity to adopt a new tradition.
The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at these. So, expansion. We must expand our civilization to new systems and planets at risk of eventual extinction. Domination. If we do not impose our will on others, they will inevitably impose theirs on us. That rather sounds like a cat. Supremacy. The future of this galaxy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. Ship build cost reduced by 10. Upkeep reduced by 10. Naval capacity increased. Fleet command limit increased by 20. And overall level capacity increased by 2. That sounds okay. That sounds like something we ought to have as a race of super intelligent spacefaring cats that want to take everything over. Harmony. Adopting all domination traditions will increase our monthly influence by 1. In addition, we will unlock 1 Ascension perk slot. Okay. Adopting all supremacy traditions will unlock war doctrines policies. In addition, we will unlock 1 Ascension perk. I quite like the sound of supremacy for this for this race. Let's face it. Let's go with that. Yes. 300 unity. Yes. Go. Unpause.
We have a brand new science ship, but no scientist has been assigned to command it.
Okay, yes, we need to give it to scientists, don't we?
My programming insists that I should point out the benefits of adding an organic scientist component to the mix.
Okay, yes, fine. Situation log updated. Situation log. Recruit a scientist. Okay. Yes.
Now that we have begun exploring our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. A starbase can be built around stars in surveyed systems to expand our borders, allowing us to claim new regions of space.
Okay, with future technology, starbases could be upgraded to produce ships or other resources. For now, their main benefit lies in extending our borders. When we have claimed a system with a starbase, we can build research and mining stations to exploit its resources or colonize any habitable worlds. Okay, so that really is the first thing we do, isn't it? Okay,
This is our
one of those,
construction
don't we?
ship, which is used to...
We still need to recruit a scientist. Yeah, select construction ship, click build starbase button in its fleet interface, and then click a star. Okay. Construction ship. Build mining station. Build starbase. There. Yeah, there. Yes, build me a starbase. Go on. Yes, do that. Now, where is... I know, oh god. Abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of Pobma 3, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take up the opportunity to gather. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Intriguing. Intriguing. You without a leader. Yeah, assign a leader.
The Leaders
Assign...
tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Okay, oh my god. Scientist. That increases the chance of getting anomalies, which might be worth. That increases the research speed in materials. Research speed in industry. Sussman had Fulleth. Yes, you go.
Good. The scientist has assumed command of our new science ship and can now be sent off at our leisure to explore new systems.
At our leisure, no, as quickly as possible.
Fate.
as quickly as possible. So you, yeah, go there. Go and survey that one. Go on. Go on, like a good cat. How's this doing? Quick like a bunny.
We have the ability to manually design new ships in the ship designer
Oh,
screen.
really?
This is a fairly straightforward process, though one that can be fully automated if we so wish.
So that's what it's building at the moment. I'm actually going to turn the sound down a bit more. Actually, let's bring that back up because I want that to be a bit louder. I'll just turn the master volume down a bit so it's not quite so overpowering. Let's try that. Unpause. Look, it's fantastic, isn't it? Quite while the drones are doing things over here and it's actually appearing over here, I'm not quite sure. The Voltaum Star Assembly. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Podma 3. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. Good God, 12 million years. Well, from what they've been able to piece together, our scientists theorise that these aliens, who called themselves the Voltaum Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 metres in length, that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we've now got other precursors as well, which means we've just got to find things from these people. Ship design. Oh,
Anomaly found.
oh yeah. That's challenging. We might have to leave it be for now. Might need to level a few things up. Contact report. Remnants. The administration on Pustopia received the report on the alien remnants with some apprehension.
Meow.
Thank you, Anatinus. Thank you very much for the 9 months. We have a baby. We have a baby. How are you doing, Anatinus? And yes, we've got new stuff. New stuff. The sounds are the same, but we've got new stuff. Which took a bit of sorting, but we got there. The leavings in question are now widely considered to be definitive proof of unknown forces, once having been active in the galaxy. Though some prominent Tajal thinkers reject this in favour of identifying the traces as freak geological formations, or results of curious natural phenomena. Remarkable. Remarkable.
Excellent. As you can see
Yes,
on
excellent.
the galaxy map, the borders of our empire have expanded to include the system where we built our new starbase.
Oh, lovely. So we've now got a new starbase, which means we've got a new system. Ooh. Yes.
System survey complete.
Oh, that's gone up a level. Oh my god. Go away. Anomaly. Yeah, we can't do that at the moment. We gained a level. Okay. And the system is surveyed. Right. So that's now been completely surveyed. So presumably we can move you on to here and claim that one as well. New game, yeah. Yeah, new game to me anyway. I've never really got into these sort of strategy games and things like this, really. But I've seen other people playing this over the last week, getting on for a week or so, and thinking, oh, okay, might have to try that. So yeah, we may find ourselves on a Stellaris kick for a bit. My plan is to keep this entirely on stream, and even possibly save the VODs across to YouTube so that the whole thing is there. Because I'm told these things can go on for a bit. These games can last quite some time and take quite a bit of time to get through. You've finished, haven't you? That Yeah, you're not doing anything. Survey that. Go on. And then when you've done, survey that as well. And possibly that. Can we do this? Have you finished as well? No, you're not completely finished yet, are you? In Thrad. No, you're doing every asteroid there is. Good God. Good Lord. Fine. Fine. That construction ship is busy building something there, isn't it? We ought to have, because we have stuff in this system. We've got minerals in here, so we ought to build a mining station as well once it's done over there. The game is running, isn't it? Yes, it is running. That's the main problem. You don't know it. It's either it's not running or it's this running. Well, we've got our starbase there. What are these? Trade value. Oh, okay. No, let's have a look. We're yes, we've seen that before. What do these mean? It has unemployed pops that can be put to work. So we need to give them something to do, don't we? Good question.
Found.
Good question, actually, Anatomus. I'm not sure. It's basically a grand strategy game that's a empire building thing, basically. Build up your empire and do whatever it throws at you. We've got an entire galaxy, which, as far as I'm aware, there will be somewhere in here other things to other empires that will cause problems or something. Initial analysis of the asteroid's composition puts potentially. Okay, research that then. Go on, research that. That's probably a good idea. See what we've got hanging about in there. Where was it? In here? Is it you? Yes. We're heading off there to research that. Actually, survey first. Stop everything. Stop. Survey first, then research you. I think. No, it's investigating it. Okay. Okay, let it investigate. Oh god, stuff popping up. Things going ding. Oh, okay. So we've got something to adopt here. Overwhelming force. Everything must be brought to bear on the enemy if victory is to be assured. A swift and decisive attack can paradoxically save lives that would have been needlessly lost in a prolonged engagement. Increases fire rate and orbital bombardment damage. God. I suppose we've got to have these all at some point, haven't we? Let's just reduce the build cost. Yes. Click. Reduce the build cost for the moment. Because we'll probably need more ships, let's face it. So what have we actually got going on at the moment? Ship design. Oh god. Ship design. Anomalies. That one's being looked at. That one's being researched. Slowly. We need to sort out some population problems, don't we? Need to give these something to do. Build.
Anomaly found.
Leave B for now. What will give people something to do? Amenities. We ought to increase amenities. What increases amenities? So minerals into consumer goods. Produces trade value. Clark's produce trade value and amenities.
Construction complete.
Let's go with that. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not, but we'll go with that. You're not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Pause. Can't do anything. We can build a mining station there. Is there anything there to mine? No. Okay. Oh, there's already a mining station there. There in it? Or there's something happening. There's nothing that we could... What the hell? What? What have we got? Oh, yes, we do have... We have built a mining station there. I didn't realise that was what we'd done. Okay. Fine. There's another one. How have we ended up with two? What the fuck?
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the...
Right, fine. Okay. All right, fine. Oh, okay, let's... no, not on pause. Let's go and... That's not surveyed yet. That's not surveyed yet. Can we survey something, please? Can you finish surveying? How are we doing? Slowly but surely. Get on with it. Right, we are... Oh. Get rid of that. Let's just have a look at this. It appears that the asteroid SL9 858 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the centre of the asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. Ooh, okay. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promises of life. Amazing. Adds the X-planet modifier to that, which gives us extra stuff. Nice. Potentially habitable system as well. Okay. Right, we will pause the game because, as I say, we are an hour down. I've changed the breaks to be every hour rather than every 2 hours. Basically just so I can keep stretching and so we can keep the ads at bay. Because, yeah, that's a thing now. In testing, but we will try and keep the ads at bay. So we are going to take a short break. I'm enjoying this. Hopefully you are as well. But yeah, we're going to take a short break. There will be ads run just to stop any more possibility of them running. Just to hopefully keep that in place. But for now, thank you for being here, and I will be back in just a few minutes. But do get up, have a stretch, and we'll see you back in just a few minutes.
No ads Pock Pikachu.
Right. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully the ads were not too obstructive. Welcome, Ratman. Welcome, Ratman. Picked up the game myself and watching streams to learn more about the game. Yeah, that's what I've been doing over the last few days. This is literally the first proper playthrough I've done. So you might find there's a few things I'm doing that doesn't quite make sense. And how are you doing, Dolian? Lovely to see you. The soundtrack is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Insanely good. Insanely good. It's amazing. Amazing music. Which is why we're using it. Which is why we're playing it. Right. Let's start the timer so I know when the hour is up and we can work out what we're doing. Where are we? We have 3 systems, don't we? And we have stuff coming in. Is that surveying still? No, survey that system. Survey. Go on. Survey for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Some pause so we know where everything is. That's busy surveying in there. Ooh, that's hot. That's a potentially habitable world. Okay. Do we have anything we can build? We can build a mining station there. Do we need to build it? Yes, we do need to build a mining station. We need to build things everywhere, don't we? That's what we do. Yes, build, upgrade. That's what you do in a strategy game, isn't it? Do we need to give ourselves some more defences of some sort? Yeah. It's a trade hub, it's got a shipyard, crew quarters. Okay.
System survey complete.
Oh, it's done that. Oh, what's this? Leaders gained a level. Okay, fine. And where's that? That's finished surveying Thrad, so let's grab our construction ship. Send it. We can't yet. We're lacking 28, whatever these are, alloys. I need to build some more of those.
System survey complete.
Oh, okay, yeah, go away. Efforts to map the surface of this moon have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. That's a routine thing. Surveying skill is to... Oh, got the pause. I've got so much stuff. Yeah, we know about that. The Stellaris system has also been done. And this is what we're looking at, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, research it then. Go on. Construction ship. Yes, build a starbase, please. Can we build a starbase yet? No. We're 15 alloys short. Okay. Okay. That's researching in there, isn't it? Or at least it will be when we unpause the game. For those that missed the Empire creation, we are a race of super intelligent, militaristic cats. Because why not? You know, thinking about it, there's probably several reasons why not to be a race of super intelligent, militaristic cats. They're just cats, yeah, exactly. Oh god, everybody's gone up a level. Okay, fine. Thank you for the meow. And indeed the purr. So we've got two things to build, and we can't build either of them at the moment. So we can build a starbase there. It needs 90 alloy. Oh! Habitable World survey. We're now hiss. Should there be a hiss command? We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Postopia. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Thank you, Silverstorm. Efforts to catalogue the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative. Yes,
situation log updated.
Commendable. We should have one of those, actually, in Atlas. You're quite right. Yeah, you're quite right. Yes, that would make sense, wouldn't it? That absolutely would make sense. We need a hiss. We definitely need a hiss. That's more work. More stuff to do. Which is not a problem, of course. Where's our construction ship at the moment? It is there. That we can actually get alloys coming out of, so we ought to do that first, really.
Planetary features on habitable planets are sometimes blocked, preventing their exploitation. Clearing a blocked feature takes time and costs minerals or energy credits, but the free space often makes it worthwhile.
Okay. Many blocked features require specific technologies before they can be removed, but the ones in our homeworld can be dealt with as soon as we have the credits to spare. Okay, fine. Construction ship, come here. Can you build... We'll read about a gigantic skeleton in a moment. We can. Build a starbase, please. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere is of that planet have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Seldropis 6A, that's a moon, isn't it, could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science officer Sassadum Hadrolant has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. Fascinating.
Situation log updated.
Fascinating. Investigate gigantic skeleton. Where is it? Go to it. There. The science ship has run away, hasn't it? It's gone over here. Yeah, don't do that. Actually, come and do that. Yeah, investigate the giant skeleton. Go on. Yeah, investigate the giant skeleton. That's probably a good idea, he says. Let's stop tracking it. Let's have a look at this habitable world. Not that we can probably do a great deal with it. It's an alpine world. How nice. It's more than that. It's a ringed alpine world as well. Whoa! Didn't realize you could zoom in that far. Don't want to keep looking at that. Just want to centre on it, really. The game looks incredible. Oh, and thank you for the resub, Tolly. And I've only just seen the notifications of that. Thank you. 14 months. 14 months. Thank you very much indeed. Come on, spread out, build up, give ourselves somewhere to go. Is that doing anything? No, it's not. It's not doing anything. Don't have anything doing nothing at all. Survey that. Go on. Go over there, survey it, find out what's going on. That's where we really want to make sure we can stop things coming in, or at least for the moment. We'll spread this way, can't we, eventually? But we need space. Does that really say Asgard? It does. We have a star called Asgard. Fine. Wow. No, habitable planets here. That's a complicated system. Please have lots of stuff. Please have lots of stuff. It's probably fine. Probably
Construction complete.
Oh, there we go. We now have that one. So while we're here, while it's there, build us a mining station as well. Need to grab everything back we can. Might need to actually claim these out here as well. Once we've got stuff, we might need to build some way of getting more alloys. Have we got anything we can do that with? Where is the home planet? There. Can you upgrade these eventually? Possibly. I don't know. I haven't the faintest idea. What's that? Building slots available. Right, so let's build. Alloys are the things we're going to be running out of, aren't we, really? What produces alloys?
Special project complete.
Okay. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Stellaris 6A have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the moon. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Okay. Science officer Sassadim Hadrolant theorises that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Stellaris 6A. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Astounding. So gains 200 experience and we get 144 research points. So he's gone up a level.
Research complete.
Oh, we've now got some research speed gone up. Okay.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Yes. We can research technology without assigning a scientist to the relevant field, but this will take significantly longer and is generally not recommended. Right, okay. So, how do you know what is that? No. How do you know what he does? Physics. Unlocks component, blue laser. Particles, computing. Let's have a blue laser. I suppose. Unpause again. What are we doing? That's surveying. Oh god, yes, we've got another one of these to do. Fleet logistics score. Ship upkeep reduced by 10% and naval capacity increased by 20. We haven't got anything to fire yet. We haven't got anybody to fire on as yet, so let's hold back on that just a moment. Let's just keep the costs of things down as best we can. We need to claim this system, don't we, really? Need to claim all we can afford to claim, really. Once you've done there, come and do that as well. Have you stopped? You have got nothing to do. Right, go and actually survey Asgard. Go on. And then you can go there. And then you can go there. Then we should end up with all that ring. He says. Hopefully. Of course, nothing's coming in from outside there, is it? Because that's outside the galaxy. Our initial scans recorded a regular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. Oh, go on then. Research that, just in case. Who was even doing that? Was it you?
Construction complete.
Oh, there we go. Got construction base sorted. He's researching that. Slowly but surely. We ought to have a look at some of these other things as well. Get the tutorial things out of the way. Ship designer. So we need to design a ship. Okay, where is the ship designer? There we go.
All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
Okay. So you just take things and put them in, okay. So reactor booster. Additional power generation systems increase the ship's reactor output. Ah. Costs alloys, oh well, go on. That would count as designing a ship, wouldn't it, really? Okay. Didn't know we got autocomplete on. Yeah, hang on. Hang on, does that count? Yes. Yes, just have that instead.
Good job.
There we go.
The ship design has been added to our database and can now be produced by a starbase that has been equipped with a shipyard.
So that gives us more stuff. Well, no, it gives us different stuff. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Cannon B3A. Oh, God. Cannon B3A. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew. Intriguing. Yeah,
Situation log updated.
There's our derelict ship. You research that. Yeah, research that rather than scan the planets at the moment. Let that go. We still can't do any of that there, but we can come down here and
Special project complete.
build ourselves a starbase. The crew of the ship has been found dead. What is more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites. Right now I'm worried. Which infested them and drove them mad. Thanks to science officer S01 had fuller findings, we were able to protect our own crew from being infected. Oh, that's helpful. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. All busy moving about. Do we need a third science ship to just come and do a bit of research and things, or...
Research complete.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yes, new research, yes, fine. Mining station output. Yes. Yes. Defense army damage, 33%. Something more research. Yeah, do that. Because we've got 2 science ships and we can't really survey areas and carry out all the investigation at the same time. Let's see if we can build another one. Shipyard. Science ship, yes. We're getting there on alloys. We might need a few more, but set that going. How are we doing on this? Build queue is done. Yeah, I might need another alloy foundry. You can replace, disable, demolish or repair. Okay. So there's no upgrade on them or anything. Decisions. Oh god. Okay. Anything we absolutely need to do? 3 available jobs. So we got people unemployed? No. Expels people. Artifact exhibition modifier added for 120 months. Giving the following affects culture workers' output. We can't afford these things anyway. Oh, okay. Strategic resource found. See, you start to get all sorts of things just thrown at you. During its survey of 32PX354F, the Perseperin rod. Why did we make these things so fucking impossible to pronounce? Discovered response of rare crystals. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams, and they are also a critical component in most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. Right, where is it? So that goes you to it. That takes you to it. Okay, so this system we absolutely need to make sure we've got control of. Yes. IS stars. Oh, so it's that one. Oh, okay. And our construction ship is just fucked off that way. Okay. How feasible? How feasible would a construction ship be? Hatchbacks is exactly the same as the others, so yeah, let's do that. Well, what were we trying to do? Increase alloy production, weren't we? Really? We haven't got a deficit in anything. I'm assuming that's good.
System survey complete.
Okay. So it's finished Asgard. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. It's challenging. What does that actually mean? The level of an anomaly reflects the expected complexity of researching it. The assigned scientist's relative skill level determines how long it will take them to research the anomaly. Okay. Leave it be for now. We can come back and do a lot of those later on, I suppose. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello? Hello, game. Don't do that. Please don't do that. See, we've got all these anomalies now opening up. That one's now routine. we are building... No, we have now another one of these, don't we? Can we just move things about? Yes, you can. Let's recruit a new scientist.
Complete.
Let's just recruit another scientist to go onto the other one. Oh god. Through hard work and experience, Emperor Regolid Kirpadan has developed new skills. Okay. Okay. We will have a look at that in a moment. So you need you. Yes. And you are surveying that for me. And then you're going to go and survey that. That's what we want. Yes. Yes, do that. That science ship, however, can come and... There's the abandoned station. Go to you. No. Who do we want? Who do we want? Rookie Spaddock. Good God. Oh, that's interesting. I've just reconnected to my own chat room, which is slightly interesting. You. Which one is it? Abandoned station. Yes, that one. Research. Is that right? Yes. You. Yes. You go there. Go there wherever it is. Go there and research for me. Don't even know where that is. Down here. Okay, well we've also got... Is that fully researched now? Is that done? No, that's still surveying. You're done, though. No, it's not. It's unsurveyed. It's still unsurveyed. Is Asgard done? Asgard is unclaimed. So you go to there and drop one there as well. That's got just a few to go. 3. Oh, that's got the rare crystals. See this huge galaxy, and there's just us in it at the moment. There won't be. Oh my god! That would be a Lola Sunny Butter raid. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome Lola. How did it go? How did your stream go? Thank you for dropping all your people here. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. We're trying to play Stellaris. We're trying to play some Stellaris. Hey, how are you doing, Platinum Rider? Welcome everyone. Thank you all for dropping in. As Lola has no doubt told you, I'm Empholit. We do a number of things here. We really do a number of things here. Let's pause the game. Pause the game before we get completely bogged down with it. Yeah, let's just clear things and then we can actually talk, can't we? I've told them that you love saying the word yeet. Yes, yeet. Yeah, there's a thing. There's a thing. Yeah, that really is a thing, isn't it? Sandbox sounds space, yeah. Yes, and today, yeah, Stellaris. This is a new game for me. Stellaris is a brand new thing for me. I've never played it, really. How are you doing, Gren? Yeetus Galacticus. well, thank you. Thank you, Lola. I certainly hope I'm a nice guy. Thank you for telling them, even if they didn't. tell me that you told them. Thank you. But yes, we do a lot of sandbox games, we do a lot of space games. And yes, we occasionally even do some composition of brand new original music. So that hopefully will be coming back at some point. Yes, I did, didn't I? Just. God, that was a game, wasn't it? That really was a game, wasn't it? I haven't touched Crusader Kings 3. No, I haven't. Platinum Rider. No, this really is the first time I've ever played any sort of game like this. Oh, always, Lola. Yeah. If in doubt, blame franchise. Absolutely. But yeah, this is the first time really I've ever gone into any of these sort of grand strategy games, or any strategy game of any sort. It's never really appealed, but this is something slightly different. This I'm enjoying. It's slow and you can take it steady and you don't have to panic about it, at least not in single player. I would imagine multiplayer is a completely different experience, which we might have to look at some point. I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Lola. No, not too bad at all. Everything's starting to slot into place now, for a change. It's going to take a bit, but we're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. But yes, thank you all for dropping in. Oh God, no, don't do that. This is also the very first stream that we've had all the new stuff. I am currently... How do I even show you that? Press that
The
button.
government screen presents us with information.
Yeah, yes, I know. I am currently a... whatever this is. Whatever this is. We created the species at the beginning of the stream. We didn't start with one of the templates. We actually created the species, which is, on reflection, is probably a bad idea for a very first playthrough. But we're all right at the moment. We haven't made contact with anybody else yet. We're a cat creature, yeah. We're a race of super intelligent, militaristic cats. Because, let's face it, cats are evil. I have a cat. But yeah, cats are evil. Pustopia, yes, Pustopia. Somewhere, there we go, Pustopia. Oh God, we've got armies, we've got people doing work. Yes, we were, I keep saying this, don't I? We were going to build some more of that, weren't we? Just so we've got them coming in, because they are a bit flat at the moment. Yeah, mine's lovely most of the time, until he decides, no, I've had enough, and claws you to death. But then that's how a cat works, isn't it, really? But yes, I thought militaristic, antagonistic cats would be quite an interesting take on a species. But everything is impossible to pronounce, which is making it difficult when I'm trying to read it all out loud. So what do we got? We've got stuff to research and all sorts of things, and all sorts of things, quite literally. That's gone to build yet more stuff. We're trying to get this thing moving. Has this been researched yet? No, not yet. They are actually. Yeah, they do seem very Vulcan-like, don't they? Build mining stations. Yes, go and do that. Go and do that. That's probably a good idea. Don't need to do anything there. That's just researching, isn't it? That's researching this. Shut up, Matsu. Yes.
One of our science ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our home world, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there.
We found a world we can live on. Not that I can... God, that's going to take forever. Yeah, leave it be. Leave be for now. We will sort that out later. So where was it? Oh, here. In here. That's quite a small planet, really, isn't it? No, that's the precursor activity, or is it? precursor activity there, but we also... No, is that... Yes, that's it, isn't it? So we've got to get it
complete.
Inside the borders. Oh, God. No, everything popping up at once. So Alistair... No, iStars has been done. We've completed that. We've got Asgard. Yeah, there's an anomaly. Right. Asteroid mining base. We've detected an automated mining base built in close orbit around asteroid FLLF4. There is scorching on the hull indicative of light weapon damage. Oh, God. It's been attacked. It's been attacked. And the facility appeared to be stuck in some kind of feedback loop. We've managed to reprogram the starbase, and the facility is now fully under our control. Okay. You stopped. Yes, you're done. You're done. Where can you go? Go and finish surveying that one. Is that done? Is that done as well? Construction ship not doing anything. There. Yeah, send you over here. I'm sending construction ships all over the universe at the moment. Because, why not? I've got another one down here that can come and do this when that's ready. We can't colonise that because it's got an anomaly on it. And it needs to be inside the borders. Inside the borders is the main problem at the moment.
Anomaly found.
Oh, another one. No signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Right, leave it be for now because we haven't got any way of doing it yet. Not by you, anyway. More building. That's heading off over here somewhere. How are you doing? Getting there. That one. See, this is a system and a half. So much stuff here. Yes, I'm. This is literally, like I say, very first game I've played it. So we sort of left everything more or less as default. Go away. Don't want that. That button. And sort of just let's just play the game as it says. I've got all the DLC as well, but this is completely vanilla. This is just as the game was initially released. Well, unless apart from patches that have happened to it in the meantime. But yes, we've got none of the DLC active. We do have one mod to slightly alter the font to make it that little bit easier to read, because the standard font's a bit... Look, ding. What was that? That's a tradition available. War games... Overwhelming force. Well, we need to fill all that in, really, don't we? I'm going to say, can you not have hyperlanes?
Of the territorial expanse of your empire in the form of controlled systems,
oh shit,
colonies, districts, and total population.
A high empire sprawl is a strain on empire's administrative capacity and will increase the cost of technologies, traditions, leaders, and edicts. Yeah, right. Okay. We need to increase our administrative capacity. We only have one planet as well, don't we? We do that on a planet, don't we? Might have to do that. Yes, leave be. Go away. Get rid of the notification. Oh, okay, Senkins. We're all right, aren't we? Need to sort of increase that a bit. So you just followed us. Oh,
Construction complete.
That's nice, actually. Yeah, you go and get some rest, Lola. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. Indeed, Matsu, if you're about, can you drop a shout out for Lola? Lola is a fantastic individual who is well worth your time. Honest. But yes, if you... all lies completely. No, not at all. You're not abrasive at all. But no, thank you very much for dropping in, Lola. Thank you for bringing all your viewers here. Lovely to have you all. Enjoy your rest. Right, where are we going? That's Lola Stabby Butter. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we really need to sort that out, don't we? That's our problem. Everything's going to be more expensive. Which is probably not a good idea. So what are we doing? We have a completely static one of you. Build a mining station over there. And we really need to claim that star, really. And possibly that one as well. Is this where our planet is we can colonize? You?
System survey complete.
Oh, finish the survey. Not that we can do anything with it yet, but we have a survey we can... we have a system we can now survey. No, we have a system we can now claim. And it's coming out there. Is it that one? Yes. So it should be going. So we'll have our little pocket. And then we might have to start expanding somewhere else. Like I say, we've had absolutely no contact with any other civilizations as yet. Which is fine by me at the moment. Go on, shift. What else have we got here that we need to be...
The planets and sectors screen provides an overview of all our colonized worlds, their POPs, and their resource output. As our empire grows, it can be organized into sectors, which are helpful for administering larger empires. Sectors can be automated here, and if they are
yeah, fine.
Here, empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources, can be enacted.
Yeah, but, yeah, okay. Still celebrations of the big fat murder stack. Yes, I'm expecting to have to try and do some of that at some point. Fleet management.
The policies tab covers government policies, which have wide-ranging effects on how our empire is run.
After a few possible stances to take for any given policy, though we may be limited by technology as well as our ethos. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. I'm just looking through things at the moment, see what else we've got.
Via the market screen, we can buy and sell resources.
There's a market.
At first, this is merely an internal market, but if enough empires establish contact, I expect they might form some sort of galactic market.
Okay. Yes, fine. Claims faction species leaders. That's this again, isn't it? Let's see, our governor is busy governing.
Construction complete.
Oh, we've finished building something, and we've gone up. Yay! We've gone up. Why do I keep reconnecting to my own chat room? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Everything's working, mind. You done? No, you're building a mining station. When you're done that, come and build a starbase outpost there, because we want that system. Yes, we know you've upgraded, and you've gone up as well. That's our frontier outpost. So you build a mining station to try and grab some of the stuff. That's got 8 minerals. Oh shit, that's huge. Is it done? No, it's still scanning. No, it's still scanning. Okay, you're scanning as well. That's enormous.
Anomaly found.
Oh. An ancient orbital shipyard drifts in silence above this world. It has suffered significant battle damage and entire sections of the facility are missing. Well, that's routine to do, so yeah, go on, research it while you're there. That's probably a good thing to be doing.
System survey complete.
That's completely surveyed as well. So you're going there to build that. You can also then go to there to build that. You are building a mining station there, and then you're going there, aren't you? Yes. Can you see what else you've got on this? Oh no, it's not going there to do that. We can't build an outpost yet. It's not fully surveyed yet. That might be something to do with it. You're not doing anything. You're busy doing the other thing, so you come and survey. That would probably be the best thing to be doing. That's been completely surveyed, yes. Found another anomaly, yes. I'm enjoying this. Galactic domination, that's not very me at all, but something to do with an evening, I suppose. It is the sort of game that, yeah, just keep going. I did have a quick run through of things late last night, and got going and got set up and started playing it, and then got to a point where I actually looked at the clock and realised 4.5 hours had passed or something. Yeah, it's one of those. It's absolutely one of those. Which isn't necessarily a problem, but yeah, I can see myself getting sucked into this quite heavily. Basically because the music's so amazing. When I bought the game, I bought the whatever it's called. There's an upgraded version you can buy. And I bought that from a Humble Bundle for stupid cheap. End of last week. Ridiculously cheap. It's something like 75% off. And it came with all the soundtrack and everything. So like 5.5 hours of music. So okay. So I sat and listened to it and fell in love, basically. This score is incredible. Militant cats might be a side of my personality that you lot have never seen. Just to warn you. Automated shipyard. While conducting their survey of Cannon C4A. Why did I do that? The PUR Sepper Gurrenrod detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. Science officer Sassamun Hadfulleth is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard. Can I rename him Bob? But it would be a significant project. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
So we've got something else on the situation log. We've got all sorts of things here. Look at this. So we need to work out how to clear a feature. Repair automated shipyard available. So you need a construction ship there. Oh, thank you for yet more points into the challenge, Tolian. Thank you. Like I said, I need to work out why that's not working. I have sorted
Construction
out
complete.
and put into cruise control a load of things to get something happening when things go into that, and indeed when it finishes. I obviously can't test that though, and it's not working, obviously. Everything else that was here before is still here, I think. Don't think I took anything out. Yes, everything else that was here with the other old stuff is still here now. It may happen in a slightly different way, but it is there. What are we doing? We are getting a construction ship in orbit of this thing. Track on map. Where is it? It's all everything's over here. Look at this. Are you doing anything? You are not doing anything. So don't zoom in so far. That's a really wow. That's a brown dwarf. Okay. So here. Yes. Research project. Is that the right thing coming? It is. That's the right thing coming in, isn't it? Yes. Yes, that's you. Yes, go. Go and do that. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a really interesting system. Is it surveyed?
System survey complete.
Yes, it is now. Anyway. Well, okay. Everything's coming. Everything's heading there. Everything's working. That's completely done as well. We've also got that done. We are going to build a starbase there. And then we will have almost everything. At least everything we want in this little pocket. Which will be nice. We probably need to be building things though. Faction founded. What the fuck is a faction? A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Tjel Empire. Led by scientists Gestif Hadsald, they call themselves the Obedience, Loyalty and Duty Vanguard. Their members have been pushing hard for an extreme centralisation of political and military power. I thought that's what we had anyway. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could prove useful. The faction is gaining traction. Yes. Oh, there's another. How many? Oh my god. Okay, we've got 3 factions. Okay. A new faction has recently gained traction in the internal. The Tjel Future Front. Their members seek to assert the primacy of the Tjel species by curtailing the rights of aliens if necessary. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble with. Yeah, fine. What are these then? Veterans for Victory movement. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Oh, right, so we've got to go and invade somewhere. Hey, Nos. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you getting on with the picture of Dorian Gray?
We should now be ready to extend our great civilization to a second world. This will require the construction of a colony ship.
I need a world to take them to, really. Where can we put a second world? Where have we got something we can settle easily? Over here. What have we got? Yeah, it's a really interesting book. That one. How? Yes, you. Dry climate. Strong magnetic field. Oh, okay. 80%. 80% habitable. There's one that's perfect somewhere. Where the hell was it? Is it this? No. That's also 80%. There was one that yelled at us because it was absolutely perfect for this species. I thought. Maybe I thought wrong. Maybe I thought wrong, but I thought there was. So this. That's 80% as well. We need to research that as well. World of Worlds. Oh, yeah. I must say, not something I've ever read. Not a game. Not a game I've read. Not a book I've read. But yeah, I understand it's amazing. If you haven't heard the Orson Welles broadcast of that, it's worth tracking down. It is absolutely worth tracking down. Yeah, it's an amazing piece of radio. It really is. What do we do? We're paused. That we're not going to do anything while it paused, are we? And so there's so many of the classics, the early 20th century classics especially, that I've really not ever got through. Hitchhiker's Guide. The original Hitchhiker's Guide, the radio Hitchhiker's Guide, is amazing. Oh yeah, it could do. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. There's a science ship there not doing anything. Got a claim, really. Oh, there we go. No, don't move there. Don't do that. Stop. Yes, you can, Nos. Yes, you can, Nos. Moderator's composed. Oh, hang on. Let's pause the game. We might have to have a look at that if I can get out of the game without it going everywhere. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. That's rather incredible. Is that the whole thing, or is that just hexagonal? Good God. Yeah, oh God, yeah, it's just hexagonal. Wow. Actually, I haven't heard the hexagonal series. That's incredible. That's absolutely amazing. Good God, 70 quid. 70 quid for records. It's amazing you can buy records now. You can now get hold of vinyl again. What? I thought vinyl had got out of date years ago. You are repairing the automated shipyard. Let's just zoom in on it. Where is it? Over there. Repairing the automated shipyard in the hope that we do something. I know we've still got somewhere, we still have quite a lot of vinyl. We've even got a turntable somewhere which you can plug into speakers so you can listen to it. It's one of these things that's meant for digitizing them. But yeah, I ought to get that out actually. I ought to get it out and start doing some of that. But yeah, there's something about vinyl, isn't there? It's incredibly warm. Really nice sound. I mean, this is going to date it. When I was a child, many moons ago, we were given sort of audiobooks and sort of things of that ilk for children, which were on
Special project complete.
Long playing vinyl. This is before really you could get things easily on tape. Yeah, long time ago. But yeah, these things were only available on vinyl, which is weird. Really weird. Okay, the PUR Vuki Farab has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Canam C4A. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent crews to the new ships and commissioned them into our fleet. Oh God, where are they then? New ships.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Yeah, let's go back to there. Assign that to the base. Assign a lead. We need an admiral. We need a new admiral. Adaptable. Unyielding. Cautious. Well, cautious. That no. That's probably not a good idea for a race of super intelligent militaristic cats. Probably him. He's the youngest as well. Let's have you. Yeah, assign you to that. And I suppose we'd best take that home, hadn't we? Before anything happens to it, because it's out in the middle of nowhere at the moment. Take point, fleet manager, go to. How do you tell us to return home? How do you tell it to move? Return. Order selected fleets to return to their home base. Yes, go to home base. Yes, that's what I want you to do. Oh my god, everything's happening at once. Overwhelming force. Overwhelming force. Not old, you're just a little more wise. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel old. Yeah, I feel old. It's... 40's a number. Let me just point that out. 40 is a number. Gamers don't get older, they just level up. This is true. This is very true. How are you doing? Oh god. Everything's too small. Everything's too small. I either need to have my eyes checked and get this prescription on these glasses changed, or I need to increase the size of all the text. Deal Moradin, how are you doing? What are we doing? We've got an empire to run, and yeah, okay. Well, you're not doing anything now, are you? Can you build us a starbase? Yes, build us a starbase. Oh, but why have we got high level intel there? How's that work? Are you doing anything? Science ship that's not doing anything at all. Go there, survey that. I know. First playthrough completely. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This is where we learn all the mistakes, and then we can hopefully not make them next time. He says. Oh, it's been an hour as well. It is time for another break.
We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent, but let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
Interesting. Postopia is in uproar following the news of an unidentified ship sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown, it would be prudent to assume the worst. Yeah. Where are they? Where are they? How do you find them? Investigate Gamma Menace. Yeah, this is true, Silverstorm. Let's set that researching. And, as I say, we will take a bit of a break, get up, have a bit of a stretch, and I will be back in a few moments' time. Okay. Okay, so learning the game as we go, learning it live. So here
These are unknown space
are our aliens.
entities. We can
Investigate
learn more
that.
about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Investigate that. Yes. Investigate. Oh, okay. It's doing it. I guess it's the same thing. Do we need to select a ship or something? Like you? No. Investigate. Yes, it's already running. It's doing it. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Don't show again. So that'll just happen. It takes 18 months. Good God. Okay. Fine. Fine. How's our starbase here going on? Have we got anything in here yet? Society research. That button.
Construction complete.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We now have all of this pocket belonging to us, which I suppose is helpful. You, wasn't it? That. Cannot currently colonize this world. Planet has an anomaly. Okay, how terrifying is this anomaly? Bit much for you. Everything's moving about. What if we do this? Current scientists find this anomaly hard. Yeah. Yeah. What about you? You're already doing something though, aren't you? Don't do that. No, I say don't do that. That's hard as well. Change scientist. Who will find it a little bit easier? That's hard. The aim, as far as one can tell, is just build your... Oh, that's very hard. Okay. Build your empire and see what happens. That's going to take literally
Research
forever.
complete.
But we need to do it. So we'll do it. Okay. So that's complete. So what do we want here? Colony development speed, 50%.
System
Wow.
survey complete.
Pause. Improved deflectors, capacity subsidies, unlocks energy grid. Energy might be something we need to be thinking about. Yeah. It's a grand strategy game, so you are basically just micromanaging everything. And just keeping everything running and building things up. Presumably at the later stages of the game we can attack and cause problems for other empires. And indeed other empires will probably cause problems for us. I would imagine that's a bit more interesting in multiplayer. Which of these do we... Well, probably development speed. That'll probably just speed things up, won't it? Actually, no, we probably want that, don't we? Carefully calibrated grid network maximises the output of power generators. Unlocks an energy... Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Unpause. Everything's going to sleep. You're not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Because you finished doing that. Okay. You are not doing anything either. Okay. You're heading there. Can you come and research that anomaly?
Research complete.
That would probably make sense, wouldn't it? We've also now got the nebula refinery. That will increase our whatevers, minerals. That's our mining system, so that's just doing things. Thank you for the purr again, Silverstorm. That just needs claiming, doesn't it, really? I suppose we ought to do. Go and claim that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nos, for adding to my ultimate pain. Hardcore Minecraft, yeah. We might actually, with the Minecraft, just do yeah, more, says Makoa. Yeah, we might actually just have a go at doing the hardcore 100% of all the achievements in a hardcore vanilla world. You haven't played a lot of Minecraft at all recently, have we? Mind you, let's face it, let's say that. We haven't played an awful lot of anything recently. It's nice to be back doing a few more streams, I must say. And indeed, Sunday might be coming back a bit more than it has been recently. EVE Online is proving a little bit... a bit much. Especially now I've just put the price up. The subscription price is going up in October. Just if you pay in British pounds, but it's going up in October. Which is slightly annoying. But it's one of those things. And we've got a world here we can colonise, have we? We do. That's where it was. No, that's 80% as well. Well, we can colonise it now. Well, no, we can't, because we need to have a colony ship, which needs a fuck ton of stuff. Yes. Yes. Colonise with my own species, please. Well, I've conquered this bit. Cancel that. How do you cancel it? Why? What's the problem? What's the problem? It's telling me to do it. It's telling me to cancel, to wherever it's gone. Build a colony ship. We're receiving a transmission from the Aramathi Serene Mandate. Oh! Their picture was successfully translated to our language. Diplomatic channels now open and all hostilities ceased for the time. I didn't know we were hostile with them.
You have made first contact with an alien empire. These hideous creatures appear to have mastered spaceflight.
Go to the planet you want to colonise and click on it. Okay.
Pose a significant threat.
Okay. Greetings from the Aramathi Serene Mandate. We are a peaceful nation, justly ruled by our beloved Serene Protector Thoral Hadfuleth. Whatever grievances might arise between our people in the future, we hope they can be settled through dialogue rather than violence. I can't really be neutral about this, can I? Clean the legislate race. Once that's done, it will automatically build the ship at the closest shipyard and send it there. Oh, okay. Well, there is only that one shipyard. This is the problem with being militaristic. Let's go with that. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the Tajel Empire, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities on Postopia. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they are clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our great species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guess. Oh, they're right there as well. They're right next door. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay, they can stay there. So you're saying go here. Click that. colonise.
Research complete.
Well, we end up with the same situation, don't we? They've closed borders as well. We've allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. We've never been there. Today we draw the line. Arameth is mandated to close their borders to us, blocking our fleets from entering their territory. Okay, fine. Fine. And that research is done. What else can we do? Biological path. This technology will lead to further advancements in biological enhancement and adaptation. Let's just increase the food for the moment. Yeah, I'm not too worried about automating or not automating it, to be honest. Yeah, we know about that. A large portion of asteroid CCC4947 has been hollowed out to allow for the construction of some kind of shipyard. It has been abandoned and exposed to the vacuum of space for centuries. If anything useful remained, it has already been looted by previous explorers. The design of the shipyard itself is unique, however, and much could potentially be learned by its study. So yeah, study it. Study it. How do we go about studying? Still got all these to do. That's slowly working its way through. Signs of battle. Good God. But so much stuff going on. So many things happening. Is that built? It has built. It has built. Right. You. Yes. You. Build a mining station. No, not a mining station. Maybe cancel orders again. Stop. There's some research stations. We'll do that. Yeah, where is the asteroid? Where is the asteroid? It's a very good question, actually. Where is the asteroid? Where was it? How do you find out? Look at none of that, is it? Yep, down here. No, Thrad. That one. Yes, that one. That was it, wasn't it? Where's the other construction ship that's not doing anything? You. Come here. Whew. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Now we've got all this appeared and we can see what's going on. Can't get in there, of course. Because they've shut the borders. Upgrading the... Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking that actually, upgrading this. Because we've got nothing here at all. Build you. Defences. Defense, yeah, we can only have 3, so yeah, we have 3 of those. You've gone up in skill, yes, lovely. And there's somebody else gone up in skill as well. Oh, there.
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other civilizations. Here we can declare war, form alliances, and implement trade deals with our neighbours, amongst other things.
There's not a lot we can do. For trading make claims, declare war. Good God. Bit early to do that. Let's see if we can improve relations, shall we? Let's see if we can improve them.
The colonists have all been transferred to the new colony ship, and her captain reports all systems go. A momentous day, for sure.
Indeed. Off you go, then. Go and
We
be a
have
colony.
a colony ship,
Ah.
and we have found at least one suitable candidate for a permanent extrasolar outpost.
Get
I
on
see
with it
no
then.
reason to delay further. Let's establish our first colony.
Get on with it. Get on with it if you wouldn't mind. No, don't. Oh, shit. That's really easy to do. You. Yes. Go there. Right, you. Just follow it. Cancelling orders is really straightforward. You play so much from the map. It's nice to just come into this and just watch things happen. Yeah, yes I did, didn't I? Let's come into it and have a look. That's a mining station. That's the wrong one. You. Starbase upgrade. Yes, we can upgrade as well. Upgrade to starport. Let's just move that up one. Come on then. Where are we going? We are going. This thing's moving here, isn't it? That. No. I will get the hang of this eventually.
Construction complete.
You. These ships are lovely. very, very interesting. Because, like I say, I find it amazing you can get down to this sort of level of detail and see things that close up. So that's going to jump there. I suppose we ought to think about upgrading the military at some point. Do they have space legs? Possibly not. Mind you, you can put people about. Oh, no. You can put people on the ground, can't you? Well, I say people. Cats. It does look incredible. And you know all the problems we've had in the past with things like rendering lag? Not one frame dropped to rendering lag tonight. At all. Which is amazing. Oh, you can hide the UI. How do you get rid of the UI? What do I press? What do I press to lose the UI and just admire the beauty? I'm gonna say the last thing I want to do is start pressing buttons and it does things that I'm not expecting it to do. Control F9. It is indeed.
Congratulations
Wow.
on having colonized a new world. Our
But it doesn't
colonists
land.
are now in the process of building their first settlement.
It doesn't
But will
land,
take
it just
time for
vanished,
them
but-
to become self-sufficient.
Oh, here we go. Our colony ship has gently touched down at the top of a large flat mesa near the equator of Cannon Prime. This location will serve well as a first landing site, and the rivers that flow in the canyons below provide easy access to fresh water. Well, that's a bonus. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first gel city on an alien world. Yay! Yay! So, now we've got stuff that we'll need to do here, won't we? Like, build things. The colony will be a drain on our resources until the first settlement has been completed, so take care not to colonise too many planets at once. Fine. Oh. Full-term colony. Several large, perfectly circular lakes on the surface of E01 were caused by a series of massive antimatter explosions several million years ago. This planet was inhabited by the Volthelm at that point, and the craters are all clustered in the region that house their largest planetary settlements. Orbital bombardment has been ruled out by the science staff on the PUR Vuki Endor, leading us to believe that these explosions were triggered by someone or something on the ground. Astounding. Issue Special Project Metropolis.
Situation log updated.
Okay. So, what's that? There, Metropolis. Okay. Collection of large craters on me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on then. Research. Go on, you might as well. You're not doing anything else. Oh! Just zoom in on the star, shall we? Fine.
Construction
Right, so
complete.
we have now a colony. This is probably a problem. Eventually. What's this? Oh, this is where we are. This is where we're researching this thing, whatever it is. I wish you could control this a bit better. So that's busy doing that. We've got construction ships and science ships doing absolutely bugger all, which is probably a mistake. That's doing that. You're not doing anything. Where are you? Well, you're up here. I'll move it to there. I didn't want to move it to there. Oh god. Pause. More of these. Right, let's finish that off. Because, yeah, let's finish that off.
The Ascension Perks list shows the Ascension Perks that we can potentially unlock. Some Ascension Perks may have special requirements, like technologies, or having a certain number of already unlocked Ascension Perk slots.
Takes a couple of years to finish building. Okay. An Ascension Perks log is unlocked when we adopt all traditions in one of the traditions. Okay. So, as we're an Imperial group, as we're an Imperial Empire, as our civilization continues to grow, so its beating heart must also expand. More systems will be placed under our direct control. That increases administrative capacity. Some of the stuff in this is meh. Edict capacity. I haven't even touched edicts. Starblaze influence costs and claim influence costs go down. Technological ascendancy. Oh, okay, speeds it up. Rare technologies now appear at 1.5 times the normal rate. This effect will change the 1% chance into 1.5 chance. Yeah, that's probably one of the best things to go with, at least to begin with, isn't it? Just to speed up the rate at which we can expand. Yeah. Definitely. Victoria Stella, how are you doing? Yes, this is the first time I've played it. Well, I say the first time I've played it. The first time I've properly sort of gone into a game with the intention of keeping it going. Yes, I've sort of run a few things to test things, particularly to test it to stream, really. But yeah, first proper run through. Got all sorts of things going on here. What were we doing? Can't wait to first crisis. Oh god. That sounds terrifying. That's on its way down here, isn't it? Why was it on its way down here? No particular reason, was it? Where are we supposed to be going? Any of these are a little bit simpler. That one. Quickly, yeah. Go there. Yes, you. Absolutely you. I think. Had what's this ship? What's this ship? Well, that's where we've got to go. Press the right buttons would help. That's where we've got to go. It's you. You, is it? It's not doing anything. Yeah, you. Come over here. How terrifying is that going to be? Research anomalies in the system. Yeah, you go there. go that way instead then. Go on then. Unpause. Yeah, no worries, Nos. No worries. Thank you for dropping in. Right. There's one star out here that that nobody can get to. Well, they probably can. You cannot fail an anomaly anymore. Okay. You used to be able to fail them. Okay. What did that do? Destroy everything, presumably. I'm also deliberately not increasing the play speed because I don't want things bombarding me with information and windows and things to deal with. One by one will do. Killed the scientist. Oh, lovely. Lovely. One thing at a time. one thing at a time, I think, is probably a good idea. That's just a mining system. Is there anything else we need to put in there? We've got things doing nothing. That's just going to move it. We don't
Special
really want to do that.
project complete.
Oh, hello. Hello. The archaeologists on E01 have managed to recover an intact memory core from a terminal inside a crumbling medical facility. I can't speak. It can still happen, but only if the anomaly has that option. Okay. It contains some interesting statistics, such as the average natural Vultime lifespan, roughly 270 years, good God, and a list of their most common diseases. An interesting find. And we recover an artifact, which is very nice, which we do actually need. Because it's asking us to collect 6 of these things. Oh, all the point stuff. The point stuff's been there a bit now. How do you make... Establish a colony. We're waiting for that to establish, aren't we? Everything's running, isn't it? Yes. That's really not very... What's that? 20%? Good God. No, I don't think we'll bother with that one. Don't think we'll bother with that one at all. You're heading down there to investigate that. You are doing absolutely bugger all, so you might as well come and survey that. You are also not doing anything at all, so you can come up and survey the next one. I'm sort of less inclined to head this way at the moment. Oh, life's a bother, I think, for most people at the moment, to be brutally honest. I want to colonise this. I really do want to colonise this world, but we need to sort of get that sorted first. Actually, can we do that now? We can do that now, I think. Yes, we can. You're heading down there. You're heading that way. We're going over there, aren't you? Yes. Oh God. You're heading up there. Okay, right, fine. Let's just let that go. Why are you coming down here? Investigating cell drop is 5. Oh, doing that. Sorting that one out. Yeah, now the anomaly's gone, we can colonise, can't we? Yeah. Yes, I haven't got the DLC on, as it were. I wanted to go through it completely vanilla, as it were, to begin with, at least to get used to the systems of the game, rather than have all the DLC there and it sort of throw everything at you. I'd imagine it would be a lot more interesting with all the DLC, because there's so much more stuff. But yeah, do it slowly. Get used to how you actually play the game, really, first. So yes, we can colonise now the anomaly's gone. So we'll do it this way. Yeah, build a colony ship. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Which is probably a massive mistake, but from mistakes we learn. At least that's the intention. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you get more systems, don't you? More mechanics to get the hang of, but at the same time, it simplifies other things. You think, okay. But yeah, do it completely vanilla for the moment. The only reason I've got the mod, the text mod, is to make it a little bit easier to read. Some of the origins you get are brokenly strong. Wow. You played it far too much, but never with other people. Because I think multiplayer is something I might want to have a go at some point. So it's busy doing that. Actually, it's doing through that quite quickly. We might have to look at going off and seeing what else we need to do. You need doing as well. Less predictable than with AI, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine the AI will work in certain ways, won't they? When you've got other people who will think in completely different directions and do things that you just don't expect. Yeah, I can imagine that's helpful. Makes it a completely different game. Oh, we can add weapons to it. Oh, that's upgraded, hasn't it? Oh, God. So you get so many things happening. Oh, we're at 1k military power. So we can now add weapons, you say? Modules. Should be a gun battery. Oh no, here we go. Gun or gun or missiles. Oh God, no! Stop it! Throws everything at you at once. Conquer the galaxy together. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's just go through what we've got. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Stellaris 5 at some point in the last 5,000 years. That's a crocodile. It's not, but who others say it? Thank you very much for the follow, Moradin. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. That's an interesting follow, because you've been sat here ages and only now press the follow button. Those are the sort of follows that really mean a lot, rather than just somebody coming in, pressing the follow and buggering off again. But thank you very much for the follow. Tend to play psychopathic murder machines. Oh God. Yeah, you play your psychopathic murder machine. I'll play a pacifist mushroom. We'll see where we go. And somewhere in the past 5,000 years, the surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the PUR Sepulchral. I'm going to have easy to pronounce names next time. Have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science officer Sassamun Hadfulleth is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Okay, so he's going planet side.
Updated.
Oh, that's all right. There's not a problem. It's more that you've been here tonight and you've said, "Oh yes, this is worth being notified about at some point." I haven't. No, I haven't. I've seen somebody play through, or at least start to play through, because it's such a slow game. Start to play through the Star Trek mod. But no, I haven't seen the Star Wars mod, and I certainly haven't installed anything yet. Literally, the only thing I've installed is the text mod. Oh yeah, no worries, Victoria Stella. I will. I'm only too happy to help, really, at the moment. It's one of these things that you learn as you go, and I'm not normally playing these sort of games at all. Like I say, this is the first time really I've sat and played any sort of strategy game for any length of time. I'm finding it okay, Canela. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. Keeping it slow and steady and just letting it happen. Let's pause. Let's pause. I've noticed that, Moradin. Yeah, it's a layer of mechanics above a layer of mechanics above a layer of mechanics, and they all interconnect. You think, oh my God, how do you even put this together? Let alone play it. Yes, I know about that now. Yes, research that, please. Yes. Yes, we were making a decision, weren't we? Gun battery or missiles? Does it matter, really? Or do we want one or the other over the top? Missiles can be shot down. Okay, so guns are a bit more hit scan, if you like, to use a term I detest. Let's go with guns then. Probably twice. Yes, it's a bit over the top. Let's do that twice. We'll be all right. Let's make sure it can cause some problems, cause a bit of pain. I'm wondering. Yes, actually, yeah, we could have building as well, couldn't we? Okay. Finds accommodation support for spaceship crews reduced. That's no good if it's a military station, is it? Well, I suppose it might be. Dock ship upkeep minus 25%. It is amazingly beautiful. Generates localized fields of agitated subatomic particles around hostile ships in the system. Ah! Significant reduce the effectiveness of their shields. That sounds interesting. Communications jammer. Target uplink. That's better targeting, presumably, yeah. Collects and analyzes data from all friendly sensor sources in the system. This makes it far easier for the starbase to achieve targeting solutions. Ship weapons range 50%. Okay. Where is the hypernet? The hyperlane thing? That way. That's the way they come in, if they're coming in at all. Yeah, let's get with the uplink computer. Yeah, yes, done. That's fine, it's just grunching, gets boring, really. 64672340 is partially hollow. Within its where is this? Cells. Within its interior spaces sprawls a dense honeycomb structure created of some unknown alloy, housing containers of alien genetic material. With all appearances, this is an archive of life, the genetic record of some earlier civilization come and gone. Most of the DNA is hopelessly degraded, but there is still much to learn here. Well, learn it then. Go and study. Go and study it then. Are you going somewhere? Yes, you are. Do we have a spare one of these doing nothing? No, not yet. No, definitely not. That's a huge system. Good lord. Okay. That's an enormous system. Fine. Fine. Just wondering, do we push to that system? Or do we let these have it? Because that's going to be almost impossible to defend. It's three ways into it. Probably best to push to that one. Hyperspace inhibitor research. Okay. Adds hyperspace inhibitors onto all your upgraded stations and colonized planets. Control the station. Oh, okay. Okay, so that means that you have to sort of knock one over before you can knock the next one over. Okay. Okay. Are you doing anything? You're doing nothing at all. Come here. Come and survey that, please.
Research complete.
Oh, here we go. That's more food. Lovely. Yeah, we ought to get tile blockers, I suppose. Be able to get rid of those. Planetary build speed. Oh, really, Canela? Rapid iteration in construction simulations determines the optimal current component assembly patterns for each building project ahead of time. Yeah, go on. That's all we can get really at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, I'd imagine having to feed everybody with minerals can cause interesting situations, can't it? Obviously, you don't have to worry about food or anything, but yeah, I can imagine when you've got multiple pulls on minerals, and you've added another one because you've got that particular race. God, yeah, that must be quite tricky. Oh, we've got engineering research there. We need a research station here, which means we need to claim this. Are you doing anything? Yes, you're surveying the star. Well, you will be when we unpause and get... Complete. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long. You. Come here, build an outpost. Oh, okay, so you can literally put them anywhere. Well, almost anywhere. That colony ship is... Where's that colony ship going? Oh, it's going there. It's gone that way round. Why did I think it was going to go that way? It's further. Go on, go and colonize my world, please. You're not doing anything at the moment, are you? No, so we ought to go and survey that one, because that's a easier choke point there. I must say, I like the idea of playing as a machine race of some sort. Yeah, advanced machines with advanced sentient machines. That appeals in ways that I can't quite understand why, but it does. You can chain orders for scientific survey. Yes, I am aware of that.
Colonization in progress.
Oh, there we go. We're colonising. So yeah, because that's doing that, I can then say, come here as well, and then once you've done all that, come here. That's moving into build. I was making a messed up backstory. Yeah. Working out where we can easily settle things and not overstretch. That's the thing with these games, that don't push too far too fast. We've got one envoy out. Yeah, we've got plenty of that in space. Everything's white, which is probably a good thing. I just left it at default, I think. Yes, I think we just left it at the default levels and sort of randomised the things you could randomise, and just let that deal with it rather than have to think about exactly what we want to do.
Anomaly found.
I think it's a medium galaxy. Oh, go on, research it. Go on. Medium elliptical galaxy, I think. I think that's what we ended up going with. Like I say, we just left the defaults and let it do it.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will make these discoveries while surveying alien worlds. Anomalies can be researched by a scientist if their skills are up to the task.
Lovely.
Construction complete.
Yay, there we go. Well, there's that. So we've claimed that. We ought to build research stations. We've got quite a bit of research stuff here. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was medium. So yeah, it's 600 stars. And how many empires there are, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. We found one. We've made contact with one. We plan 800. Yeah. I just wanted to keep it sort of as bland and standard as possible. So I thought, right, let's go with the defaults the developers have given us. That is researching. That we're nearly done. Look at that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. There we go. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Nigero 4A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still there. Fascinating. So that adds minerals to that. Okay. That's busy building our research station, isn't it? Then we can send it over there, can't we? No, we can't yet. We're not fully surveyed. We need to fully survey it first. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Survey that and then go over here and survey that again. There we go. Yeah, it is. It is literally bog standard. Just keep it simple. Well, I say simple. There's nothing simple about this, is there? Who's leveled up again? Somebody. Oh, the Emperor's leveled up. Okay, fine. The Emperor is now more important.
Construction complete.
Right, then, come on. We can move him there, ready. Move that construction ship over there. Actually, have we got things built here? We have got research in here. Thought we had. Got mining in there. We also have, we've got physics stuff here as well, so we ought to have some. Where's the other one? There, just sitting there. They're not doing anything at the moment. They are literally just sitting in space. Build research stations. Go on. Eons is eons is great. Is a great great word, isn't it? Yeah, we're at ensign. No, I don't, Martin. No, there's one below. I think there's cadet below ensign. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Torreville system. Okay, we've got more aliens. These strange objects have been flagged as Delta Menace. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Right, fine. So you, investigate it, please. Yes, research. Go. Tell us what they are. But yes, certainly we will need to be increasing the difficulty as we get used to it. Once it starts to feel a bit easy, we will think about ramping up the difficulty for another game. So that's now complete as well. So actually, we'll send you there because you're available.
System survey complete.
Oh, Starbase has finished its construction queue. Finished. Now, who are you? Where are you going? You're running away. Alright, what the hell is this? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Another Empire survey ship, is it? Okay, so it's going around looking for things. What have we got? Oh, that's just completed those, isn't it? Yes, fine. Come out of that. Come out of it. So that's something we're in the process of surveying. But it's come from there, so it's not one of their ships, is it? It can't be, because we know about them. Where have you come from? Where the hell did you come from? We've now also got this link. Look at that. It's interesting. Oh yeah.
System survey complete.
Oh yeah, it's a neutron star of some sort, isn't it? Yeah. Pulsar. Highly magnetized neutron stars that emit streams of electromagnetic radiation. The star rotates, reported directly at the observer. Okay. This results in a very precise interval of pulses, which, yes, I know about pulsars. So,
Our
radiation.
first extrasolar colony.
Hey!
This means that if our homeworld were to spontaneously combust, your species
Yay!
would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
Indeed it is.
Construction complete.
The radiation emitted by pulsars interferes with deflector technology. Right, okay. Rendering ship and station shields inoperable. So that cuts shields out. Very nice. Very nice, I suppose. Is that done? Can we... We can. So we can claim you. That's busy. There's a planet there as well. Black holes reduce sublight speed and increase hyperspace jump times. Okay. I haven't seen a black hole. Not as yet, anyway. Can you come down here and do that? Yes, you can. Just wondering how close we were. Mind you, 59 of 70. Yeah, we're fine. 59 to 74. Everybody's busy. Oh, we haven't got enough housing. Like that. Build another city. We've got 3 districts, so everything seems to be fine. 67% stability, which is, well, it's green, so I'm assuming that's good. Oh, not nice. Human Ewok. Good luck. Okay, so we need to add more. -6. Where are you looking? Oh, there. Okay. From buildings +5. So is there anything you can do to that? Oh, build more buildings, I suppose. Luxury no. Noble estates. Precinct houses. What does that do? No. Research labs, resource silos, strongholds. You just build somebody a house. I don't know. Okay, so we're -6. So what do we do? Luxury residence. Aha. That adds +3. Right. Okay. Generators, mining, agriculture. Seems to be okay at the moment. Well, it should be a bit better once we get these in. All districts add a small amount of housing to. Okay, so if I put another agriculture district in, you get a few more, a bit more. Oh yes, you do. Do that then. Yeah, do that. Keep people happy. Keep people happy as best you can. So we now have another colony. Which, wow, good grief. Which we've got absolutely nothing on. Well, we won't have, will we? So upgrades to planetary administration. We've got to have at least 10 hops to do that. Okay. Let's try that. So we've got a deficit in stuff, at least for the moment. Deficit of So that is literally a -1 deficit in whatever that is. Energy. Food will go up once the agriculture district comes in, won't it? Luxury goods, which can't really do anything about at the moment, can we? We've just got to wait for stuff. As long as the total income is higher, that yeah. Yeah, consumer goods is a bit tight, but everything else seems fine. Mind you, influence is a bit low, but yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We're not falling over our own feet as yet. Give us time. Unpause. How are we doing here? 4% building that starbase. Yes, newly founded colony. Yes, we've done that. Survey system's been surveyed. Yes. Where's me construction ship gone? You're coming here. Yes, you're coming there. You're busy here building that one. Just claim stuff at the moment. We're doing okay. Yes. But it doesn't do anything. But it's there. Oh, it will do something. It will do things. But yes, the internal market is absolutely there. Not that I really need anything as yet, do I? Or do I? I don't know. I don't know. If things start to go down and go to red, I will panic a bit more. Well, that's that. That's that one. Did we put research in there? We did. That's just a frontier. That's unsurveyed as yet. Actually, no, stop. Don't go there yet. Let's build a mining station, because let's suppose that we're going to need stuff. Ah! We are receiving a transmission from the Bavi regime. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Interesting. What's that supposed to be? We are the Bavi regime, minions of the wise Primarch Gashush. Gashush, that sounds like a sneeze. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbours. Yeah, we've got no neutral response here. Never mind. Where are they? Are they down here?
Anomaly found.
I'll leave it be for the moment. Yeah. Leave it be for the moment, but it's up here. Okay, we can't do anything to it, really, can we? Oh, they've shut the borders as well. We've allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Okay, so they've shut the borders. Never mind. Oh dear, how sad. Not a problem.
Anomaly found.
Let's route it. Yes, do that. Do that. Why not? Might as well. You might as well. That's the only one we've got to worry about, really. You're building the mining station, aren't you? And then you're going to come here. You should be going to come here. Yes, I know about that. That's being researched. Yes, we know about that. Yeah, no, don't do that. Shit, what have I done?
Construction complete.
Right, stop everything. So we have our mining station. No, we don't have our mining stations. Build the mining stations. Build all the mining stations we need, please. So there's one needs to go there. Let's build that one. Trade value. Build a trade hub within collection radius and connect it to a trade route. Abandoned amusement park. Okay. The structures on Frontral 2. And the quality mine, indeed. From Torture, not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Sassadum Had Roland notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us to jail, it looks mostly like a place where we would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Oh, no, I didn't want to search anywhere. Let's just come out of that for the moment. Let that build. There's more anomalies here as well. What, are you doing anything? You're still just surveying, aren't you? What have we got? Oh my god. There's stuff everywhere. There is literally stuff all over the galaxy. It's also been another hour, so it's time for another break. And actually, I'm actually thinking of letting this survey, and then we might call it a night, because otherwise I will literally be here until 4 in the morning.
Research complete.
Because there is always just one more thing, is there not? Oh, automatic exploration. That might be helpful.
Construction complete.
And that's completed something. Hurry up and survey it. Oh, get on with it. That's just building another mining station. Or 2 more things. Yes, yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem with these sort of games. Yeah, just one more thing. Just one more. Just one more. There's always just one more thing to do. Very easy, isn't it? Yeah, to suddenly find yourself doing... Oh, God. It's all this stuff. Go and build a starbase. Go on. Stop. Save game. Yes, save. God! The Ratman 01. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I am really enjoying this. I honestly didn't think I would. But I really am. Yes. Not going to go anywhere then, not paused, are we? The Ratman followeth. Indeed, Matsu. Indeed. Thank you all for being here. I will, like I say, I will save it again. Just to make sure we've got it. We will be carrying on. We will certainly be carrying on with this tomorrow. I haven't actually put anything on the Twitch schedule to say what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, because I didn't know how this would go tonight. But yeah, I'm certainly enjoying this. Shall we see if we can find somebody to go and say hello to? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a very good question. Why does he do this to himself? Wobbly Redman is playing yet more horror. He doesn't do horror. Like, at all. Doing a blind playthrough of Araya, which I have no idea about. I've never even heard of it. So, yeah, I think we might go and say hello to Wobbly Redman. He's got rid of his... I'm sure he had a number at some point. I'm sure he did. So we're going to say hello to Wobbly Redman. He's now got stuff at the end of his name instead of a number. Yeah, let's go and say hello to Wobbly. I will be back with some more Stellaris tomorrow. I am absolutely convinced. Yeah, it's nice to be back and having streams regularly again for once. Thank you all for being here. For the moment, though, as I say, let's go and say hello to Wobbly Redman. Please scare him to death, because that'll be hilarious to watch. And I will be back tomorrow, 8 PM UK time, as usual. I'm going to do a couple of tweaks to the new systems and get them all working properly. At least I'll try and get them all working properly. Hopefully that will all be in place by tomorrow. But for now, thank you very much for the help you've given me tonight with Stellaris, because it's not a game I'm used to at all. But thank you all very much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.